Alright, here we have the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and Transformers Prime figures, Happy Meal toys from McDonald's. For McDonald's Philippines, this is what we got for the last week of September and the first week of October 2013. Now, it's common practice here in Manila for the McDonald's Philippines to have, if it's not a movie themed toy line, they usually get from Hasbro or Mattel, half of the toy line is going to be for girls and half of the toy line is going to be for boys, which is a little bit of a shame because had they made it all My Little Pony and all Transformers, we would have gotten more assortments of the ponies or more assortments of the Transformers figures. But as it is, this is what we got. So, these toys were actually sold out just over the first weekend, with the My Little Pony figures doing way better than the Transformers Prime figures. And let's start with the My Little Pony figures, and each one is basically the same. They got a keychain, a removable keychain hook, which doubles as a comb for their tail. And there's just a difference in mold, but the features are basically the same. A tail that's made of fiber or hair-like material, and just a different non-articulated molds. They're stuck in those poses. We have Rarity, Applejack, Lily Blossom, and Pinkie Pie. And obviously, Pinkie Pie and Rarity were the first ones to go. These two were the last ones to go, with Applejack being the very last one to go, which is kind of a shame. I actually like Applejack the best out of all the four ponies, but Pinkie Pie is really cute. So I can imagine why all the kids would want her first, then Rarity, and the last three girls next. And she's like the boyish looking one of the group. So, yeah, pretty cool. So let's put them all off to the side. If you want to have a look at each one, this is Lily Blossom. Each one has a different flower on, or a different insignia on their hip or ass. You got Pinkie Pie, she got a balloon. Lily Blossom obviously has a lily. Applejack, obviously an apple. I didn't take off the bases because they were a lot easier to stand up this way. And Rarity, she's got a gem. Alright, if you remember, a year ago, I think, McDonald's actually also did release some Transformers Prime figures that were in their alt modes. We got Megatron, Bumblebee, Optimus, and instead of Bulkhead, we got Starscream. So here they are. All they did were a bunch of gimmicks for this one is a light up feature. It's not showing up because there's light, obviously, unless I've broken it. Yep, it's still lighting up, but very, very faint. Bumblebee has a firing missile. Yep, doesn't fire as well. And then Megatron has the light up thingy and the firing missile. So that was last year. This year, we have the figures in robot mode, and obviously the first ones to go were Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. I don't think they're the best figures of the entire lot, but they were the first ones to go, with Bulkhead and Megatron being left behind for obvious reasons. So let's start with the leader, Optimus Prime. He has one feature. He's got one arm is the only articulated feature on this one. The other arm is sort of articulated, but it has a gimmick as well as the waist, so I don't really consider it as a articulation. He has this sword slashing gimmick, so not too bad. Paint apps are horrible, as you'd expect from a Happy Meal toy. Look at the face. Look at that face. Nice light piping though. Very nice. But the gimmick is pretty the gimmick is okay, to say the least. Is it a safety issue? No, it's made of soft rubbery plastic, so you're not gonna poke anybody with that. But still, be careful. Bumblebee, on the other hand, I think has a interesting gimmick as well. Not the best gimmick in the world. I think he has the worst gimmick. It's the punching gimmick. Kind of reminds me of those animated toys that had Fist of Doom punches or something like that. This one, that's all it does. It's not even punching. It's just like putting putting a cold one on the bar, like that. Okay, let me just close the door. Alright, Bulkhead. I think this guy is the figure that's worth your money because he has the most plastic and he has a rocket firing gimmick. But I can imagine why kids would prefer Bumblebee over Optimus over Bulkhead. I actually like Bulkhead the best for some reason. He's got an articulated shoulder, articulation on the waist, articulation on the neck. So lots of articulation on this guy, plus a rocket launching gimmick. So definitely my favorites in the entire lot. And finally, Megatron. He's got articulated waist, articulation on the waist, no head articulation. He's got shoulder articulation on the left arm and as well as on the right. A elbow swivel and a rocket launching feature on his fusion cannon. So pretty cool. Very nice. If you ask me, I still like Bulkhead the best, but you can't blame kids for buying Optimus Prime and Bumblebee first. So very, very nice toys from McDonald's. These are included if you buy one Happy Meal. You get one toy for every Happy Meal you buy. Yeah, they're very, very cool. And obviously Alex likes this. Danny, on the other hand, likes this one better for some reason. Because of all the colors, I suppose. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon on the bottom. Follow me on Twitter, Keek, Instagram. Check out my videos on Chefatron, this channel for reviews, haul videos, and vlogs on FX France. This has been the McDonald's Happy Meal toys for September and October 2013. The Transformers Prime figures in robot mode and the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic figures. Thanks for watching.